All right, everybody, let's go ahead and jump on in here. See how it's going to go. I got to turn this down just a little bit. There we go. How is everybody doing this beautiful, wonderful Sunday evening, or wherever it is? It could be morning for you. I mean, you could be off in the wild, wild world of like kangaroo Aussie land or something. You could be. I think it's really early there. What time is it in those locations? I'm not sure, but honestly, it doesn't matter. We're here live, and we're going to be talking about Star Trek Fleet Command, the events, the feedback that I'm going to be pushing back. Hey, Gabe, how is you doing, man? The feedback that I know other content creators are pushing back, getting your thoughts, because, you know, today's video that I put out was, I mean, lack of a better word, it was a very brief, short study that we did. And as of now, I haven't actually checked. I'm going to check right now. There are around about 500-600 responses to what we said or what we put in earlier. So it's, I think it's a conversation that needs to be had, especially for those who are 40 above. It is still something that I think even for lower levels is higher. Now, I'm about to finish mine, and I would decide to wait on stream to do this. But I'm going to finish mine right in front of you. I mean, I'm going to do one upgrade on my jelly, and I should finish my milestone. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that in a braggy way, but if you're camping at 39, you're in a great position to finish this event. Because, well, you have multiple events that pay out what you need to spend, and you're able to do 4-star spending on things like your ISS jelly one part at a time, which I guess I'll just go ahead and do now. I just picked a random part. And since I have such a lower requirement, y'all remember, and I think I actually still have it put in here. I can show you. The requirements for level 40, literally one level above me is this. This is one level above me. I have got about 1/5 of the requirement, maybe 1/4 of the requirement. So it's a lot easier. And see, here's my winter chicken dinner, and then all 27 of my honor guard wharf shards, which I'm very happy about, but I also try to keep a perspective of everybody that I possibly can at one time. So we're gonna get some shout outs. If you want to go ahead and shout out yourself, your server, or whatever, throw it in. I'm going to try to name some of the people that are here. We got Dan, Paulo, Andrew, Moose, Leo, Robert, on server 57, Prickly Poo, Andrew, server 24, Jurassic, Thomas, Shane. Good to see you. Are we going to get Warp Core signature location devices? We'll talk about that in a minute. What stream is this? The stream. Server 12. Good to see you, Shane, Bobby, Christopher. First time to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You're thinking of the Twitch stream. That's tomorrow night. But yeah, very close, very close. Q, good to see you. Dave, Admiral, 131, server 63, server 153, server 128, server 47. Here all they are. What's up, Giants fan? I'm sorry that you had a slew of injuries today. APEC 198, good to see you. 2 a.m. in Europe. Leo, I'm very glad you're here in Europe. Good to see you. Shout out to everybody else. Shout out to Carissa with the man, the myth, the legend. I appreciate the head boosting. 139, 36, 48, 62, 34, 20, 27, 58, 17. Good to see Vulcan. Good to see Space Lord Sander. 181, 56, 22 with Killy Wiggles. Zypho, Shane on server 8, server 33. All right, 193. 123. Wow, we're actually pretty well diverse tonight. A little bit all over the place. So, hello, Scotland. Man, we really are all over the place. How you doing, Captain Cosmos? That's pretty awesome. Server 16. Wow, okay. So let's go ahead and start with it. Like I said, we're going to talk about this probably the next hour and a half. You know, we talk about everything that y'all want to talk about throughout the night. But, Knifey, that's not a server. You're on server 20. You silly goose. You silly goose. You're on server 20. I think... Oh, I still got to do Clear the Coast. Dang it. I forgot about Clear the Coast. Belgium. Wow, we do have a lot of the Europeans up late tonight. Why, is tomorrow a bank holiday? I noticed that the Europeans, all those countries have a bunch of bank holidays. Y'all got bank holidays laying around? 157, 39, 21, 145. Good to see y'all. 43. One of my former homes. I just haven't logged in a bit. Good to see y'all. So I think today, and I talked about this a little bit in the video earlier, I feel like overall the events are good. I don't like the leaderboard changes when it comes to the domination style, that I can't use XP and stuff to score in it. And I also really dislike the 40s players having such high milestones. But overall, I think that the style that this event takes after is very good. I love the style of it. I mean, giving 27 Wharf Shards in one go is fantastic. I have not purchased the Elite Battle Pass, but I am currently sitting on a very healthy 40 out of 110. I need 70 more, and I will have my Klingon-adorned Honor Guard wife. Wow, I said two of those words very incorrectly. Yikes. My Honor Guard, did it again. Honor Guard, Wharf, that. Words, hard, yeah, rip. You don't remember bank holidays, but then I migrated from France 20 years ago. Yeah, that's pretty common. Like, I'll be talking to and working with, some of the Scopely team, like the CMs. Almost every CM, every CM I think I've ever spoken to has been from overseas. And they'll be like in Spain and stuff. And I'm like, gosh, y'all take a lot of bank holidays. How do you ever make any money? You're not a fan of these current events that the way scoring points? Yeah, for the leaderboard, I definitely agree. I don't like the leaderboard scoring. I don't mind the SMS scoring. I just didn't like the high amount for the SMS. But like for the Son of Moog leaderboard, you can see this one right here. This is the big one. Power increase from research station defenses. So I'm camping at 39. I'm not going to rush to level 40 just to complete this. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that I can catch up and contribute here. So I'm not going to get any of these shards, which really kind of sucks. Now, if it was like an officer XP, I think I'm up to like 23 million. I could try to spend all that and score and try to at least get into a place where I'm gaining some shards. But the way that they did the domination, I got no chance to even attempt to participate. So let's see, go ahead and get my swarms. And I've not finished my swarms. I just got to get the 75. Then we got to do Anomalous Phenomenon. Then we got to do Clear the Coast tonight. So y'all don't let me forget, okay? Sons of Moog Fubar on officer points. Yeah, that one got pulled. That one got pulled. And that's why everybody got 5 Wharf Shards, because that event got pulled because it was problematic. Can you explain what scores points for Son of Moog? Because it's not clear. For which one? Are you talking about the leaderboard? Here, I'll pull them up and we'll talk about it. You're talking about this Son of Moog. Are you talking about this one, leaderboard? So increases, so researches will give you points. Station upgrades, like your interior buildings, will give you points. And then defenses is just the guns. It used to be docks and guns. It's just the guns now. So that's why it says defenses, your actual station weaponry. Now the trummy part for me is I've already maxed those out. I've already got them at 39. I can't do those. So all I could do is speed up research and stuff. And let's see, I'll speed up this 3-day, 7-hour research, which is Federation Graviton Shields. And let's just do the 3-hour one. Let's see how many points I get. 57,000. We all just saw that the leader was like 35 million. So it is kind of pointless for me to even attempt that, because the biggest things they're going to give off a lot are the guns. The guns give, in terms of big chunks, they give off probably the biggest chunk of all with those style of events. And I just simply can't do that, because I'm not going to rush to Ops 40 just to complete in this leaderboard. I'm not. So yeah, the Anomalous Phenomenon will be easy. I just got to get my ship to do it. I mean, I got to get my swarms done so I can get Pipe Marotalon back, and then I'll warp over there and do that really quickly. I'm not going to just do it with warp. I like saving up all my juices. Dave says that the solo leaderboard for their Ops 37, they've upgraded 4 guns and they're in 13th. We'll get 7 shards. What the heck? Ridiculous. Now, I honestly don't have a problem with the way they set up the leaderboard in terms of who gets what. I'll say that. I don't have a problem with who gets what. I do have a problem with the way the point styling is. Like for my server, there's 50 rewards. I do like that 50 people will win in this bracket, even if it's just a couple. I just don't understand why ship XP and officer XP doesn't count. Hey Grey Wolf, how you doing? Officer XP still counted for early birds. They got the points, but no one else can get them. Correct, Jonathan. Yeah, I know. That's something that was being discussed earlier today. And when this rolls back around, I'm going to wait till the second auction and see if it's a little bit better. I might try for that, but I like having an auction that is at least worth me giving an attempt to, and this just isn't worth me giving an attempt to. So, not to sound like a depressive Nancy. Richard says I'm level 7, maxed out everything, use my surveys to attack all others. Well, I'm pretty sure you can't reach G3 at level 7. But I appreciate the effort, Richard. You can't reach G3 at level 7. Officer and ship can be done with money. Yeah, I mean, sure. We're not talking about money. You're not even bothering with Wharf Stars? See, I am, because Wharf is a PvP officer. And I'm very big on PvP. So I am trying to bother with Wharf. I would really like to have Wharf in my group. It's just, can I get to him? That's the big issue for me. That's a big issue. I don't know if I can, to be honest. We're going to try. Let's see what I need. Chartanium security. Bam. We got to do this so we can get our pures up. I want to have those pures done before I'm in the 40s. They swapped from solo leaderboards to SMS, I think, which actually is good. Well, I mean, they're doing both. So, I mean, that's the kicker. It's not just one or the other. They're doing both, which I appreciate. I think that is the correct way to do it, to do a SMS that runs alongside the solo leaderboard. It's just, I would like them to be compatible with each other. Like, if I'm competing and I finish the SMS, well, that should give me some points for the solo leaderboard. And right now it's not, which is how the previous iterations were set up. They did give you those. What if they package in a second officer? I mean, that's possible. I think there was so much backlash from that because it was done at the very last one. I don't know if they will this time. But I would love it if they started giving 2 officers per run. That would definitely incentivize me to find a way to participate. Well, I mean, everybody Wraith of War's got about 44 shards right now. There's another SMS that will come out that will get you another 27. There's some events that you'll do that'll get you a couple. So you're probably, if you free to play it and you don't buy the Elite Pass, you'll probably end this arc with maybe, I don't know, 30 short or so. 30 short. What is my opinion on that last server milestone? Our server didn't make the final tier, and I'm hearing whispers of blame going to the war. It seems like participation died out. It did. Oh, participation died out. But here's the thing, Knifey, is it wasn't just server 20, which you and I both know is considered a pretty active server. Most servers that I spoke to did not finish that server-wide milestone. I know very few who were able to do it. It was difficult, it was a tough reach, and most people ended up failing it. So, well, most servers, rather, it's not, we shouldn't word it people, most servers ended up failing it. So I think that was the issue, and No One Shall is here said that their server didn't finish it either. You know, it's server 34 didn't reach it, server 27 didn't reach it. I'd be really surprised. I know a couple of servers that did. Server 63 says they finished it, which I can confirm because I'm on that one. And 129 finished it. Server 60 got it. And it varies because if y'all remember, the levels that they gave y'all were different. So some servers had to have like 300,000 points, which is what ours did. Some servers needed 80,000 points. Server 43 failed. Server 49 failed. You know, but it's all over the place. And I think that it's properly pointed out by Sleep Owl, who says that 198 finished it, but the target was much, much lower. I don't think that the war stopped at Knifey. I just think that the milestone was set really, really high. Similar to how they set this milestone up for the SMS for the personal stuff. The 4th milestone is a huge jump. I mean, it's double. It's double. And that's basically what we ended up having, is we were double the bracket right underneath us. And it was just really, really difficult to get to. Really difficult. Jeremy says somehow 21 did. And I won't say, I know I'm trying to discount the war. I don't think the war stopped it from happening, to be honest with you. Because there's a lot of people who are still doing armadas and everything. I think it had an effect. But even if the war hadn't been going on, a 300,000 mark is really, really tough to get to. But I mean, like I said, I knew servers that had completed it and talked to several players on Discord who had seen their servers completed and who are now rocking the brand new pretty frames. But I think as a whole, it was too high for everybody to take advantage of. And I would like to see them adjust that as well, because I honestly like the frame. I hate to sound like that guy. And I really like my frame now that I've got with my cloak. But yeah, I think that it needed. That last milestone was nuts. I mean, we did get the 3rd one, so we got that. How has cloaked ships impacted the server 20 war? Actually, Knifey, that's a great thing for you to answer. Knifey, when you get some time, I will invite you on voice and have you discuss war tactics. Now the drama that we end up having in our GCs and everything. But I am curious on a server that was fully really in a war. I mean, it has been in so for months. How things like cloak affect that and how it changes the play style of the different players. And if it's changed it at all. So, because to me, cloaking could be a useful tactic, but it really is going to take time for people to adjust to how they use it before I think it's going to be super effective. But Knife, we'll have to discuss that and see, and maybe turn that into an episode. Maybe we'll discuss that with everybody. Have you seen Sky's Corvus? Vulcan, I have. I actually told him to send me some video, and he hasn't yet. I need to bug him again. Sky, where's my video? He told me he would give me some video because the last time this happened, when 4-star first opened up, when it opened up, I actually went and got the first Kelvin in the game. So I would love to be able to show off the first Corvus in the game. I just got to get him to answer it. Shout out to Chris Greer. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much to be a cadet supporting the channel. Colossus Server 44 has been at war for a month, and cloaking has completely wrecked armadas. But hey, got to stop the bully somehow, and cloaking works. It does work, and I think it's an effective tool. I'm curious how all is going to be deployed. And I said this when it first came out, that was going to be a huge war thing, is the armadas were now easy picking targets for those who invest in cloaking. Even if you just got a D3 that you can cloak in and jump in. Now, Knifey says that cloaking hasn't really affected much so far that they've seen. Obviously, the biggest change has been toward the armadas, but now there are more armadas to pull off. Imagine, I'll say this, imagine how crazy cloaking would be if it came in with the old armada spawn times. Imagine that. That would be insane. And hey, Dakota, happy birthday. Back when armadas would take 4, 24, and 48 hours to spawn. Imagine having cloaking then ruining that. That would have been intense to see how people tried to play with that. And now that we have the better times, I don't think it's that big of an issue anymore, obviously. But still, it's pretty crazy to think about. Do you know if the event store coming up after this arc will have ship blueprints? It will have ship blueprints. I don't know what all's in it, Mark. I have no idea yet what's in it. Do you know if cloaking will be added to hijack ships? Right now, I don't know of that happening. Hijack ships are considered augment ships. They're not considered faction ships, so they may not get it. I do think that they should have it, and we can ask them. But to be honest, I tell people you don't want to build hijack ships for use anyway because you can't ever scrap them. So I never recommend buying them to use as warships as it is. But I think that that's going to vary person to person. Yeah, I still, not even for any person, I'm not recommending building those ships for war. I just can't. Do you recommend cloaking for D3 or Legendary? Well, you get it for free. Well, not free. If you pay $20, you get it in your battle pass, so sure, go for it. Do I recommend that you go and buy it? Well, I don't think there's even a pack that you can buy right now for the D3 or the Legendary. There's not a pack. And you're not going to be able to exchange that 26 cloaking exchange for a level 28 ship. So yeah, you just go ahead and get it if you've got the battle pass. In terms of in the future for grinding it, maybe. Hijack Mayflower to get cloaking. But why though? I mean, here's what I don't get. All the things that you're pointing out, that's just wasting resources to me. Like, why would you want to do that? And yeah, Vulcan, I've seen some screenshots of the Corvus in action, but I need some video. I need more than just some static screenshots. So Vulcan, if you can sneak some video, I'll still give Scott credit. But I've got pics of the Corvus in action, but I need video to put it out on YouTube. That is, wow. It's really impressive. I mean, it's really cool to look at. A 70 million power ship. 70 million power. Yeah, exactly, Knifey. Because you can't scrap the hijacked ships, and they cost that augment stuff to run. I don't see the value. I don't see the value. Nice, Yankee. Nice. Good to see you, Buzz. Good to see you. Going to put Gorkon, Killy, and Honor Guard Worf on my D4. Thoughts? I think it's going to be good. I mean, I really like that idea. It's going to be some nasty hits, man. Some nasty hits. Where's no one? No one was here earlier. Hijack ships are pointless, just collector ships. Yeah, that's how they are for me. Now, y'all see me. I've got hijack ships. I've never hit them, but they're pointless. I've got all 3 hijack ships. Here's my hijack Mayflower at tier 5. And that was a waste for me to take it that high. Here's my hijack Legionary at tier 6. It was a waste for me to take it that high. Here's my hijack D3 at tier 3. It was a waste for me to take it that high. Complete waste. I've got all 3 of them. They do nothing. I've also got a second Vidar at tier 3. Don't ask why. I just do. I just do. And then I've got Franklin. I just like collecting the ships, but they serve no purpose. Oh, here's my second Enterprise, by the way. I forgot. I still got the second Enterprise. Yay! It is pretty. I will give you that. You're making multiple poor decisions a day, but I am proud to say that I've never made a decision that poor. Hey, feel free to shame Rev Deuce for upgrading a hijacked Legionary to tier 6. Feel free. Not even mad. Literally not even mad. Vidar equals resource rating. Well, I've got a max Vidar. I just also happen to have a tier 3 one. I've got 2. You know what's better than 1 Vidar? 2 Vidars. Basically, I got the extra Vidar because it was the same thought process of the Stella. Like, oh, well, this is really good to have 2 of. Let's get 2 of this. It hasn't really ever been used. You can't scrap them, Christopher. That's what we're trying to say. That's why we don't promote hijack ships at all. Like, we tell people don't build them unless you just want to have it. Don't upgrade them. You cannot scrap them. They're just pretty to look at ships. That's the key. That is the key. And I love the hijack ships, though. That's the thing. I loved when they came in. It was before skins. It was the whole, we're giving people something to use and play with in the game, and it's great. You're just not any good. Like, you can't do anything with them. About as bad as you maxing out a Kumari and then scrapping it. Well, so even maxing out a Kumari makes a little bit of sense that that's your primary ship and you weren't really using the Vidar. Yeah, cool. But the hijacks literally do nothing. They're not any stronger than the regular versions of themselves, which would be the non-hijack versions. And they cost more to upgrade because you have to put in resources in terms of like the uranium, or is it the plutonium? I always mix them up. I think it's the plutonium. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, it's definitely not worth going after. You literally attend our mobs with hijack ships every day. I mean, that's great, Ant. They're still a waste of your resources. And if you enjoy them, cool. I'm just telling you from an efficiency standpoint, they are not worth putting resources into. They are like a boat. They're buying a yacht. You're just throwing resources into the water. Plutonium for hijack, uranium for Stella. That sounds right, Chris. That sounds right. And my silly self went and jacked it all up, as I always do. So. Oh, silly me. You have 10 out of 60 shards for the infinite skin. How we get the rest right now, I do not know. I do not know. Assume they don't have regular events that use hijack ships? Nope. They were fine in March 2019? Yes, Dave, they were. Back in the day. And it is cool to have them. I won't say it's not cool to have them because I do love collecting stuff in the game. But they just don't serve a purpose. How does the ship cloak token unlocking cloaking for both? No, you have to pick one. Spartan, you have to pick. Do you want the D3 or do you want the Legionary cloak? You have to pick one. Now, it is cool that you get it, but you do have to pick. Is there a bug with Beverly on Eclipse Armadas? No. Nope. Does building ships help with Son of Moog Soul Leaderboard? I can test that real quick. I can test it. This used to work. In fact, I did videos back in the day about using this technique to get points in domination style events. I don't think it works anymore. I'm pretty sure they took that out. But let's test it right now. Let's build an envoy. Let's build an envoy. OG says, do not pick cloak till the second event is going on. Thank you, Boxer. I don't think this still works, but let's take a look. Free. Do we get any points? Skip. Done. Nope. No points. That used to work, though, so it is a good thing to bring up. That used to work, but it no longer does. Does Honor Guard Wharf abilities work on yellow mission hostiles? I do not believe so. I'm pretty sure he's PvP only. His captain's ability might. I'd have to test that out, but I'm pretty sure he's PvP only. Now, I don't have him yet. I don't think anybody has him in the game until the solo leaderboard ends, and then there'll be people with him. But I'm 99% sure he does not work that way. You can still use Khan if you want to go that route. Let's do this. Now we need to bring out our USS Discovery. Which that reminds me, I can upgrade Discovery stuff. I could have used this to upgrade. Almost a tier 6 Discovery. About daggum time, Rev Deuce. The hijacks are dead-end ships. It's fair. They look good, though. And hey, Sasquatch, how you doing? What's a good tier to stop the jelly at? Which jelly are you talking about? Are you talking about the ISS jelly? Which jelly in particular are you referring to? Yeah, let's go ahead and jump there. Which ISS jelly in particular are you referring to? On the leaderboard for events, you get 20 points for station, 20 for defense. What's the difference? Well, one is guns, one is station building. So there's just two different spots. There's two different places that you're doing these things in. About to get it. Is it worth upgrading parts on the Devore? Yeah, I mean, it is. It is. A max Devore can really help you out for a lot of different things. The Devore is a good ship, and now that you can get it for free. Envoy did not use 3-star. No, Robert. So back in the day, just building a ship would give you a power increase, and it would count in these events. You'd have to invest in them. You could just build the ship, and it would give you an increase, Robert. Back in the day. But that, of course, has now been changed and no longer is valid. A lot of cool tricks that we used to do back in the day have been fixed and no longer work. Exactly, Chris. A lot of a better higher end return. That doesn't mean that there aren't still some good tricks that we haven't told them about that they haven't fixed yet, but I'm obviously not going to repeat some of the good tricks on screen. But yeah, that was one of them that you could used to be able to do that and it would work. Yeah, there was I wouldn't even say there was a purpose to having all these old ship blueprints, but you could at least do something. You got a load of transporter patterns from caching and faction recruiters during the solo leaderboard. Should I bring Shard to T3 and Kane tier 4 or just Marcus to tier 4? What do you fight the most? If you fight mostly Enterprises and Jellyfish, then I would say Marcus. If you're a little bit well-rounded, like there's a lot of Augurs and stuff, then I would get the Sharvanik up there. But if you fight mostly Enterprises and Jellyfish, then Marcus. They don't count the guns as buildings. Guns don't count towards power upgrade dailies. Correct, Dave, which is why you have the defensive portion of that in the requirements. Boop, 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 boop. Well, this isn't a tip that whales used to use, Moose. Like regular people used to use that. It eventually got taken out. But that's something that almost everybody, I think, was using at the time, is we would build envoys and stuff like that to get little power boosts during events and try to get extra resources using that. We done with this yet? Okay, we're good. We are. Cool. All right, you can go home now. Boop, boop. What other questions, comments? So pretty, though? What you talking about, Sasquatch? You still talking about hijacks? We still talking about hijacks? What? I thought you were told to go home. Stupid laggy game. Is there a second display of Dominance SMS? We'd have to check the event menu. I know there's a second Son of Moog. Let me see if there's a second Dominance. I think so. Let's see. There's the opening salvo, disappearing act. There's the Heart of Stein. I don't see the Dominance in here listed. Where is it at? If I just scroll right past it. Feel like I'm blind or something. Or it's just not listed. That's got to be it. It's just not listed. They do have the Jelly Brawl listed, the Parabellum's in there. They also didn't list the fact that we had Cosmic Cleanup yesterday, which I did tell everybody was coming. I did at least tell y'all that Cosmic Cleanup was coming back. So, let's see. You got the D4 hours from finishing it. You had hopes it would give points. Yeah, Jody, like I said, back in the day, we used to be able to use those little tricks, but not anymore. What's the deal with the level 51 player being able to attack level 36? It's PvP. Enjoy. Most games have no level range at all in terms of brackets. But, yep. They can do that. 186,000 points for researching a frame in the territory tree. Jeez, which one was that, Knifey? Because that's tempting for me to do. Just to finish the SMS event. Like, that's... Which frame did you research? Why the heck would a frame give a power increase? Why would that give a power increase? Borston had domination style, yeah. The final frame. Ah, the one at the very end of the away teams, or is it the territory one? Because now that we've done this, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. Bump, 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 bump. And we'll see, that one gave me 42,000. Yay! Yeah, a little bit of Latin on. Woohoo! I need to be speeding up researches anyway. Total side question, is DJ Aoki a nod? Yes. Philip, that's exactly who that is. That's exactly who it is. He had partnered with the game for like a short time to do like promotions and stuff. And then it quickly faded away like all the rest of our hopes and dreams. So, Knifey, you're telling me if I do this Territory Conqueror one, you telling me this will give me? This will do it? I mean, cool. Awesome. Okay. We'll research it. When we get a few helps in, I'll speed it up. That is going to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in this game. Which is a hard thing to say, because I've seen a lot of dumb things in the game. How do you tame rare uranium? Well, at level 30, you start getting like one every 30 days. Or is that the plutonium? Jesus, I'm mixing them up again. Why do I always mix these up? Always mix them up. Think Knifey is trolling me? If he is, he just wasted me some stuff. Knifey wouldn't troll me for me spinning something. I wouldn't hope. Knifey, are you trolling me? Does anyone know what the next daily events is in 3 hours? You have to check the website. Did Knifey pull off an amazing troll? It's very possible. We're about to see. We're about to test Knifey's troll level. And is it over 9,000? I've got... Screw it. I'll even spend Latinum to figure out if it's a troll job. It is not. Right there. 186,000 points, everybody. You saw it here. Knifey just educated y'all. 186,000. And I hit the next mark. And got the Latinum back that I just spent. Look at that. Now you know. You learned it on Rev Deuce's stream. Here you go. Go out there and increase your leaderboard. Look at that. 186,000. Help with my research events. Help with the leaderboard. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at that. Am I in the top 100 yet of this Son of Moke? Probably not. I'm not even the top 200 yet. But hey, there you go. There you go. That is a very cheap research that gave you almost 200,000 points. Almost 200,000 points. I mean, I'm not anywhere near close to being the top 50, but still. That's a powerful frame. That's a very powerful frame. Let's go redeem that powerful frame. Oh, man, the power just exuding from that. Is it the silver one or the gold one? It's the silver one I just unlocked. Yay. Click. Look at that. The most powerful frame in all the land. Thank you, Knifey. That was worth the like 16,000 stuff I just spent. That was awesome. That was great to learn. It is kind of messed up, I'm not gonna lie, but it's hilarious. And then watch it get patched. I'm not telling anybody. If y'all snitch, that's on y'all. I ain't telling nobody. Nothing. Snitches get stitches. I ain't snitching at all. I am gonna try to keep working on my pure tritanium though. Click. Gotta get that tritanium accelerator up. What's your take on the blue Saru? I've seen a huge difference putting him on a base during raids. You talking about for defense, Christopher? That is freaking stupid. Hey, Omicron, just enjoy the hack that Knifey just taught you, okay? Enjoy the hack. Devs are not always watching on Sunday night streams. I don't think any of the janitors are here right now because none of them have messaged me saying, hey, we're talking about this or that. Usually janitors, when they're here in the live stream, are talking to me, and nobody has talked to me today. In fact, I had a message be ignored earlier today. So I'm pretty sure we're in the clear right now. 77 million points and you're in second? Yeah, well, enjoy Whale Land. Man. Click. All right, now we're going to swap this over. Click. We're going to get our Stella grinding started. I have slowly increased my M score, by the way. Y'all be proud of me. I've not been completely ignoring my Stella. My M score has improved to 16. It was like 10. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Vulcan is ops 49. Eric, what's the question? What research are you asking about? I'll happily answer whatever you got. My M score is 16. Yeah, which sounds awful until y'all remember my M score was like 10 last month. So hey, that's like 6 researches. I've been working on it. You scored 114,000 for getting the Territory Challenger avatar. Nice. If I didn't have 30, 50 million people in terms of points ahead of me, I might continue using those tricks, but it's really nice to learn. Can we talk about rare Armada cores in the Armada building pack? Yes, the answer is yes, it is. You mind G3 materials from all 3 factions? Richard, that comment was like from an hour ago, buddy. Can you ask Ripper to add special benefits you get from action ships? Mine can't. You ask him. Curious. All right, what else we got on the questions and answer menu? When the territory tree first came out, DJ had a video where someone showed a chart that showed all the research from. You can see most of that in either the Kelvin Memorial Archive or I think FTFC.space has a lot of that information saved as well. Oh, OG Boxer's at M9? Wow. You know how bad it is for Rev Deuce to have a better M score than you? That's awful. That's shameful, in fact. Shameful. I don't believe you, Richard. I don't believe you at level 7. No, I don't. Gonna finally get Franklin next Cosmic Cleanup. Very nice, very nice. Where do unique parts to upgrade it from? You get them from missions that auto spawn. That is correct, 2Q. That is correct. US Well should totally transfer to EU servers. Yikes. If only that messed up the officer XP. Yeah, I agree. That was a kerfluffle, wasn't it? Yes, Colonel Fusion, there are. What's a good M score? 100. Yeah, I mean the whole thing. I mean you can be very, very good / solid in anything Eclipse with like an M score of 50 or better. If you have an M score of 100 or better, there's really no challenge. Are you going to have a Rev Deuce cap or shirt when Shatner is going into space? You mean, I don't know how I would. It's one per. It's one per, Laromi. So one stellar research is one M score. You're M19. Nice, Chris. You're ahead of Rev Deuce. Congratulations. You're better than me at something in this game. Also, I think I have some Armada chest I can pull. Let me see. Hey, I can pull an epic. Hey, who wants to put some money down? What are the odds that I pull something juicy out of this? What are the odds that I pull something juicy out of this epic? I say the odds are pretty low, but who wants to put it down? What do we think we're going to get? What do y'all think we're going to get from pulling here? Anything good? Anything juicy? Anything juicy? Probably not. No. No. Actions the fact he's going into space make Kirk better than Picard? No, not at all. 1%. Let's see what we get. Full pull. And we get 2 ISS Jelly Shards, 1 Augur Shard. We've actually got some pretty decent uncommon payouts here. Didn't get any 3-star gas, but I'll take the 4-star stuff. I got really good credit payouts. Yeah, that's a pretty good little run. That's a pretty decent little run. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. Yeah. M145 here. Nice, Draco. Nice. Nice, Draco. Hey, tomorrow night I'll be on Twitch. Remember, Monday nights we stream on Twitch. All right, let's do a rare Armada. Rare Armada pull. Let's see what we get here. Come on, epics. Epic directives. Good, 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 good. I need this. Ooh, good officer XP. 400,000. That's a pretty nice pull for officer XP there. And some nice crystal. All right, it's good. It's good. And we'll, of course, do our uncommon. Please give me rare directives. I'll take 10. I will literally take them. I will quite literally take them all. There we go. And let's do our Armada directives turn in. That's some nice rolls, y'all. In terms of RNG, the past few days have been very, very good to me RNG-wise. Very good to me RNG-wise. Relocation token. Click. And then I need to get some more one-day shields, which, by the way, it's annoying that there's still not a slider for this. I hate to have to click one-day shield every single time. So if they could add a slider to this so I could get my shields quicker, that'd be great. Maybe I'm just a spoiled kid at this point, but I would really like there to be a slider for this. All right, let's do one more. All right, I don't remember how many I got, but I got enough to hold me for at least a couple days. Let's open up our gift chest. Shout out to everybody who bought something. Appreciate it. And let's hit our helps button. There we go. And we got a message. Oh, 0. Cool. Yay. What's RNG? So RNG stands for random number generator. It's basically just a roll of the dice of what the game gives you. Let's go. But it's a nerd term. It's a nerd term. That is irony. You don't care about 3-star crappy pulls, but okay with mediocre. What you talking about, Omicron? What you talking about? $210. Oh, we're down to 210 viewers? I thought we were like 260. Yikes. Everybody's leaving me. Nobody wants me anymore. You'd like to stack shields? Yeah, I think we all would like to stack shields. I know I would. That's definitely something that's been requested. Oh, I forgot to pull this. Don't forget to pull your independent credits every day, everybody. Pull independent credits every day. Territory, discovery. Got to pull this. Come on, discovery. Give me good. Give me good. Give me good. Yeah, it's all right, I guess. You don't worry about G3 pulls anymore? I mean, I still worry about it. I need more. I mean, I could always use more. Oh, we do need viewers to hit the like button. So Epic Armada credits. That's a nice little chunk. There was a Tygo core in here. I can tell by the officer XP. 78,000 Son of Moog leaderboard points for the Mark II frame. Mark III frame. Yeah, so all the frames give decent points, apparently. Today I learned in Star Trek Fleet Command that frames are more important than games. So many Armada chest pulls this month. So they've been good for you as well, Dave? And hey, Sean, good to see you here, man. Glad that you made it. Glad you made it. Clear the coast. It's going to take, I think, 3 or 4 holes for me to finish this out. Even though my M score is getting better. Where are all of the peeps? What do you mean, Chris? What do you mean? And Yankee, I hope you're not leaving. Hope you're not. Where was the last time you pulled for ISO resin? I don't know, when was the last time I pulled for ISO resin? I legit can't remember. I'll pull for it now. There you go. I gotta go mine some more 2-star. I won't do it on stream because I get popped, but I need to mine some 2-star ISO. So far, so good with rewards and more in this arc. I really like the structure of this arc. I'm not saying the arc is perfect because it's not, but overall, I'm really, really happy with the structure of this arc and how it was set up. I think as long as it continues in this direction, the game is moving in a very, very positive step. And I'm really hoping that Christmas comes around and it really just comes full circle and we're like, oh man, this is amazing. Or independent credits for just promotions? Just promotions, Zoom. But you need so many of them. And you literally need hundreds of thousands of these bad boys. So... You did better with Talon than Chin and the Stella. Well, what were you hitting, Brian? How long is Duality Lark at? Well, you know it's... I think, and I don't know for sure, but it would make sense for it to wrap up after December and in Christmas. That would make sense. This arc has been very good for me since I stayed at Ops 50. They increased all reward payouts as I moved up. I've read a ton of buyer's remorse for those who went up in terms of G4 mats. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, some serious money to be spent to get into those high 50s right now. When you love your ops, you should wait after or during. What are you talking about, Dakota? What are you talking about? Did anyone else notice they seem to be getting more PvE chests? I have not noticed a higher drop rate, but I've been farming the same places for a while. You hit 31s, 32s? Ah, okay. But let's see what our chests look like hitting Eclipse. Yeah, my chest drops are not good right now hitting Eclipse. Baby Yaga, go on to stfc.space and they'll tell you how much. I don't have that memorized. Family's still alive, Andrew, thankfully. Yeah, we're happy that they're alive. I maxed con shards with Threat from Beyond today. Congratulations. Hey, that's awesome, Virgil. Except for stat purposes, I don't know how important con is maxing at this point, especially with Worf coming out. I mean, he's still a good card, but that's a lot of independent credits. I'm so focused on my Borg that I'll sometimes forget con. Because that's I'm not spending on con for the next run. I'm saving up for Borg upgrades. Like, I've got a 3 of 10 coming semi soon. I mean, I can hope. I still got to get 4 of 10. I want 3 of 10 to go to tier 4. So just went to Ops 30. Congratulations, Brian. That's awesome. Congrats. We've been getting a lot of relocation tokens dropping lately. There's not a specific reason. That's just RNG. Use con for all your attack away missions. Very nice. Doesn't Wharf only work for the first 8 rounds? Correct, Space Lord, but most PvP battles aren't going much past that. Khan does have amazing stats. And you're right that new Wharf won't help in Armadas. And a lot of people will continue to use Khan for like Eclipse Armadas. And that's cool. I'm saying that his overall value has dipped just a smidge compared to what it was before. By the way, we gave you a shout real quick to Camilo, who just donated to the Venmo channel to help support our house fund and to help support the channel itself. If y'all want to help, you can also do that with PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. All of it is greatly appreciated, not required, but highly encouraged because I've got 2 kids. And without y'all, the kids don't get fed. You feel a little distant, Rev? How do I feel distant? What are you talking about? This is my normal Sunday night stream energy. This is how we always are doing Sunday night streams on YouTube. Maybe you've just been getting used to the Twitch streams, which are super high energy. Do a raid, not on stream. Nah. Especially with all the server 20 people here. They always get jacked with, and it gets annoying. It's funny the first couple times to do a raid and somebody comes interrupt you because you're streaming. But after that, it gets kind of just annoying. You're going to camp Ops 31 till you max the Saladin? That's not a bad idea. Yeah, no one shall. It's definitely not. I come with way more energy than you do. I love you though, buddy, but come on. I don't know how I'm distant. Khan is great in Armadas if your alliance runs terrible crews and you know they're getting wrecked. Yikes, Dave. Yikes. I mean, Khan is good in an Eclipse Armada, especially if you just run a generic. But I mean, there's other things I would rather run. Nice, Knifey. You take you a nice Sunday nap after the game? That's one thing about football season. It always puts me in a good napping mood. It's peaceful without all the hide your money, y'alls. Hey, look. We need the money, y'alls. That's how we support the kids. Just think of the children. Think of the children. Also, I'll tell you what season it is in Louisiana right now. Mosquito season. And it is getting on my daggum nerves. I hate mosquitoes. You haven't been able to watch your Twitch lately? Oh, that sucks. You should come check out Twitch, man. It's a lot of fun. The Burrell is beautiful. It is. The Burrell is one of my favorite ships in the entire game. It just, I love the design. And the new one looks good too. The Rotaran. The Rotaran is a real Burrell. So, real Burrell. Here, just so we can look at our Burrell. Let's put it in the dock right quick. Bam. Oh, she is a purty lady. That is a purty lady. Oof. I really do like it. I hate that stupid glowing out the back of the nacelles on that skin, but what you gonna do? Well, the good thing for y'all is the Twitch streams all are pretty consistent. So y'all got my stream schedule. Y'all know when I'm streaming. Y'all know when I'm streaming. I can definitely tell the difference in upgrading those 6 M scores, because usually this would take me 3 or 4 runs. I'm going to finish this run in 2. What do you think of the 51 plus expansion? I think it's great for the whales who want to participate. You know, I love what they did in terms of the ships that they chose to use and everything. I'm not going to be there for a long time. I'm going to be in the 40s here this year. 2022, I'm going to be in the 40s basically the entire year. But, so, you skip the level 32s altogether. A lot of people do that, Zypho. Yeah, a lot of people choose to do that. Burrell's a tier 6. Should I move up? Not if you're going to get an Enterprise. If you plan on getting an Enterprise, don't be blowing your gas on the Burrell. So I've got a small active alliance. Is there another path emerging? Recruiting, hardcore, inviting people, having a family type atmosphere, convincing people how awesome you are. A battleship player and working on Augur. No, well, if you're going to go Augur, then yeah, you can go ahead and keep working on the Burrell, as long as you don't plan on dumping into an Enterprise anytime soon, because then you're going to regret not having that gas. Level 32s are a distraction from epics. Nice. Very nice. Your Franklin A has changed the camping strategy. If you can max a Franklin, go to 35 as soon as possible. Yeah, the rewards are really nice. I don't know if I'd say as soon as possible, because your officers might be getting rushed. You might not have the uncommons you need to keep the ships relevant. And why is there an Enterprise mining Isogen? What the friggle fraggle rock? Okay, Von West. Knifey, what the heck is going on here? There's an Augur. Who's Augur? Von's got his Augur and his Enterprise on an Isogen node. What the heck is this? Hey, Craig, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Your 16 blueprints from an auger. Congratulations, Andy. You're almost there. Welcome to the land of the epics. All right, what are the questions that we got? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. They're at war and scared of miners dying. Well, that doesn't do anything. Putting a warship on something doesn't help you mine it. You're not going to mine at a decent speed, and another warship's going to get popped. I mean, no offense to Vaughn, but I could easily pop both of these with my freaking Burrell. I mean, what's the point of putting those on a node? That's a 2 million auger. Look at that. It's a 2.6 million auger. My Burrell could take that. I think Vaughn must have hit somebody, and Vaughn must be watching. Oh, there's Series Green. IA was there. It's just so weird. It's just so weird to me. Thank you, Q, for the $1. I appreciate it. Who is this? Oh, good Lord. Trigger was coming with his. Wow, Trigger. Why is your Enterprise weaker than me and you're 4 levels higher? That's surprising. Ooh, Regular Worf and Tasha. Knife, I'm gonna need you to work on your people with the whole crewing thing. Knifey, I'm gonna need you. By the way, for anybody who wants to talk crap, that is my Armada crew for the Enterprise. Knifey, what the heck's up with that over there? What's that over there? Knifey, Knifey, you've got some explaining to do. Your Enterprise is 6.2. Nice. So go Enterprise, Advanced Auger. What about the D4? D4 is probably my favorite PvP version of the level 34s. Knife you over here like, dadgummit. Colonel HYD, who is that? Where are you getting 3 of 10 shards? What are you talking about, Slag Doricus? Who's talking about that? There you go, Knifey. Good job. Good job. The best way to make somebody better at a game is to shame them. It's a psychological fact. I'm not upgrading mine past 39, Dalton, if that's what you're asking. Boop, 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 boop. Your D4 is weak and only 5 million. Nice, nice. Thanks for letting us know, Craig. I wish this was a faster ship. I need to upgrade warp speed. That's nothing that I can upgrade. It's nothing that I can upgrade. Warp speeds. I really need to upgrade this too. I'm going to wait till the event reset tomorrow maybe. But these have all got to get upgraded. These need to be maxed. I got to do an exocomp pull. I've not done that yet today. Got to pull exocomps. We still got to check our away teams. So many things to do in this game. So many things. There we go. You're out here discovering systems with your Warp 60 Bortus. Nice, nice. Are Prime Burger rewards worth the money? I would say that they are if you're a spender. I hate to tell people just to spend to get better things, but I would say if you're a spender, there's definitely value in that. I would say yes. Ooh, a crystal mine. That would have been nice earlier. That would have been nice earlier. For researches, the very first research has the largest point. Nice. You shame someone on this game, then he spent 20,000 to get 29? No way. Is he better than you now? Just at least tell me that he's better. Is he better than you now? Because if so, well, he won. He won. Prime researches are another go thing to do if you have them for this event. Yeah, you will get a lot of points for any Prime. And that's always been the case. Primes definitely pay out pretty well. We're going to do this. Spend Latinum because I've got over 500,000 thanks to all the events. Spend this. Spend 2 of these bad boys. And a 15-minuter. This is probably the best arc they've launched so far. Well, it's not over yet, Dalton. So I'm going to reserve my judgment towards the end. But I will say there's a lot of good in here. Quite a bit of good. And I'm pretty daggum stoked about it. I definitely think that there's a lot of good in here. I don't need more shield XP. I could use more hull, but I gotta get more. I gotta scrap a Stella. So I gotta get a Stella up to. I can do this one. I gotta get a Stella up to tier 5 and then scrap it. This thing's October 19th. What's that? What was that? Is that a reference I'm missing? Is something going over my head? Because it can't go over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. Yeah, can't go over my head. All right, let's do our here, and then we'll do our away team. Scrap your first 26 ship. Stupidly did the proms already. Don't feel stupid about it, man. It's there's so much to do in this game. That's just going to happen. Don't worry too much about it. Enjoy all the loot you got. Enjoy the new primes, and I hope they pay out well for you. Wow, my rainbow missions. I'm going to speed this up. Hopefully I get a better rainbow mission. Because I am... Come on, give me a good rainbow. Give me a critical. No, not even a critical. Yikes. Let's see. Oh, we did get the Romulan one, so we can get Charvanek out there. Health. We need to upgrade Charvanek so she can have better chance. Boom. Maxed out warrior. So now we can do health. Charvanek. So we don't have... We'll put Carol in there. And we'll put Nero. Yeah. 15% chance. Hopefully the odds are in my favor this go around. And then, as always, I tell everybody to run every 12 hour, every 8 hour, every 4 hours. So we're going to start with that. So Crash, you can come up here. It's going to be pretty easy to complete. So let's just throw you Ash Tyler and DJ Aoki. How about this? Still not what I want. I want completions. DC is come in here and save me, buddy. Bam. Right now, I just want a traits pack in the store. Fair, fair. There's some value in buying. If you want to spend money, the traits is a great system right now. The faction credits that you can get, the increased Latinum payouts. I mean, it really is a really good system. So the first level Armada researches in the Outlaw Tree at the end are worth 550,000. Wow. That's pretty nice. I'd have to go look up what all of them are worth total, but that's pretty good. The away traits really aren't the grind I expected. They're not as bad. I mean, it is bad, but if you actually build you a plan and say, hey, I'm focusing on these events that take these officers, it's not too bad. But you have to really kind of build what you want to do. Like, you have to get something in mind, say, hey, this is my goal. This is what I'm going for. And once you do that, I don't feel like the grind is that bad. Now, that doesn't mean I'm hitting criticals on literally everything, but I think away traits as a whole are one of the best things this game's ever introduced, and it's really helping push my gameplay. I mean, I've got faction credits for officers and stuff, and it's a good spot. 2 days now where the game doesn't respond to commands. I touch a ship to target it and it changes my view to the other side of the system. What are you using, Knife? Are you using are you on the PC client or are you on your phone? Because that's kind of that's a very peculiar newer bug. I don't know of that one. Your phone is acting up as well? Well, I haven't actually logged onto my phone in a couple days. They did say that the new Android update was really problematic. The new Android update was really problematic. Your phone? Yeah, as soon as that Android update dropped, I got told by several people that it was crap. I'm level 29, ready for 30. Best ship is maxed out and just got respected in ROM. Should I go on? Yeah, I would say go ahead and continue your grind, work on your officers, and then start that soft camp and head up to the next set. Android update is trash. Usually it's the Apple updates that are trash, but... Yeah, Knife, I bet you got the new Android push, and... that has been problematic for a lot of people. I actually need to contact the team because I don't know if we've actually even brought that up in the room or No One Shall You Can. But that's been a really rough launch for a lot of devices. You did? Cool. Thank you, No One. I haven't had a chance to really go through our group chat. So I mostly hit them up and bother them one-on-one anyway. By the way, No One, your friend the janitor that we both know and love, hit me up randomly the other day. We talked for like 2 minutes, and then out of nowhere he went AWOL, so I've got to bug him again. We were just talking about games that are upcoming and everything. Android update was terrible. Got dropped out of many games. Like, wow, I hate it when they treat the Android people like Apple people. So, happened to you too? Well, at least it wasn't just me. At least it wasn't just me. Death Star, thank you. Said happy belated birthday. Hope it was a great one. I appreciate your love, man. I appreciate it. If I would like to donate to the channel, the house fund, we got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, not required, but definitely welcome. Everything is appreciated, no matter what it is or how big or how small. Night Omicron, great seeing you as always, my friend. Always love seeing you. Hey, what's up, Misty? How you doing? There we go. We are almost done with our cosmic cleanup event. Only 32 million more to go. And I still have to go turn in my factions for that because there's so many things to do in this game. Even somebody who plays this game all day, every day, forgets to go turn these in. I did not turn these in yesterday. That's a major rip. Let's see. I can turn in for more uncommon uranium. Please tell me I got blue goo. I'm nowhere near blue goo. Dang it. I'm nowhere near blue goo. What's up, Kings? How you doing? You assume the Armada respawn was causing lag again? I mean, there's just been a laggy update. I think that was probably the biggest reason for the lag lately. Here, let me get 3,000 more Romulan. They want to get some more Klingon. Oh, we've actually got enough for messages? Yikes, I didn't even know that. Look, 350 credits. That pays for the Klingon recruit today. I don't even hunt scouts like that. Was there a widespread bug that held up the publication of the October event store in the in-game news? No? I thought I'm aware of Mama Jelly. It's the first time I'm hearing of that. Did they pull the sarcophagus from the Cosmic Cleanup store? No. It's right here. Which that reminds me, I forgot to finish Cosmic Cleanup yesterday. Rip. Can't wait for the event store. You're going to get Discovery and a second Stella. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's finish this up and we can maybe start that mission chain. Has anybody finished the missions yet? I tend to wait a little bit. I probably shouldn't, but... I can't see the sarcophagus. Should I put in a ticket? You should put in a ticket. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't see the sarcophagus. What level is that account, Omar? As long as you're level 30 or above, you should see it. 9.5 million power, okay for level 32. Andy, power doesn't mean anything. Sure. Cool, I guess. At what level does sarcophagus hit Cosmic Cleanup? It is level 30. Level 30. Hit this one. We done yet? I would really like to be done grinding these things. Sarcophagus is pretty trash. I agree with that statement. But it is still something that you can get. My alliance was missing the October event story. Are you talking about the one that's going on right now that we get from the battle pass, these keys? These right here? You're level 29, don't see it? That would be why. You got to be level 30 to see the sarcophagus and Cosmic Cleanup. That would be why, Mr. Killy Wiggles. That would be why. Do 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 do. Bum ba da ba da ba da. The missions were easy except for when everyone was farming the one system. That's one of the reasons I typically wait, because I don't like dealing with all the people. Because I'll be honest, I'm one of those people that, well, let's just say I have no problem killing people in mission systems if they're in my way. I know that's not what everybody wants to hear from their favorite content creator. How are you not so benevolent and loving to the entire world? Get out of my way. Warships are always fair game. I do it. Sorry. You just have to deal with the fact that Rev clears mission systems because it makes my PD really big. And I like it when my PD is big. Sarco blueprints or battle debris? I mean, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. I mean, you obviously know what you're getting from either one. How you looking with the leaderboard? Not even trying. Not even bothering with the leaderboard. Maybe if I could spend like officer or ship XP, I would, but not even bothering. You went from 39 to 40 before this battle pass. The payouts have been incredible. Yeah, the battle pass goes up a pretty big deal at level 40. I'm heading there now. I'll probably be there at the start of the next battle pass. Like, I'll let this one wrap up and then I'll be level 40 at the start of the next one. But nice, medical doctor. Congratulations on a max chin. Remember waiting for tier 2 Sarco to get hit by Kelvin, expecting a positive result? Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of that ship. It's been a pretty big disappointment to me. Nice, no one shall. 46. 46 is a good level, man. I assume that means we got a Pilum on the way. How can I boost my power even more other than cannons? Research. I mean, they've taken out a lot of the power boosting ways, which is kind of one of the things that we were complaining about a little bit earlier in the stream. 240 blueprints from the coroner. Wow. Rip on that idea. Maybe one day. Don't go to the forge without a few. Level 26. I've already scrapped 2 of each, Rex. I've already scrapped 2 D3s. I've scrapped 2 Mayflowers, and I've scrapped 2 Legionaries, and I got another one ready, almost ready to go. So if you see this one, I've got a Mayflower at tier 7. Mayflower at tier 7 that I am ready to start upgrading. I just need to get some more uncommon gas to finish out tier 7. From tier 8, tier 9, it's nothing but rare. So I'll have this one maxed and scrapping. I might do the Stan one. I don't know. We'll see. But that would be my third. My 7th level 26 ship that I've scrapped, and it will be my 3rd Mayflower. Level 39 with a load of loyalty tokens saved up since they boosted the 40 plus token turn in, left the below the same. That's up to you, Sherlock. I'm spending mine because I need the stuff to get ready for the 40s. But I think there is logic if you're going to be there semi-soon to just go ahead and save it and then take advantage of the better payouts. You know, there's definitely some logic there. Full pull of 5 of 10. Wow, congratulations, OG Boxer. That's a fantastic little RNG you got there. Well, I wouldn't even call it the Payflower anymore. That's a adage from times of old. But yeah, that's what we're talking about, that ship. What G4 Uncommon are you going for? I'm probably going to go for the Valdor just because it's the easiest. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's the best. For that, probably go Katinga. But it's just going to be the easiest for me to get to and start working on. So I'll probably get one, take it up a few tiers, be cool that I have it. But is there any way to get more G2 Uncommon Crystal besides the crappy refinery? Crappy refinery. Crappy refinery. Yep. I wonder if TNG will be the next event store. You mean the TNG officers? Is that what you're asking? Will they be in the next event store? Yeah, exactly, Nolan. That's my thought, is just pick up the Valdor so I have a 4-star ship. And then eventually I was going to get the Pilum anyway. But do I lose the cloaking device when you scrap? No, you do not. It is basically a skin. If you scrap a ship, you keep the cloaking is on every future version of that ship you make. So if you got it on your D3, it will forever be on your D3 from now on. It is not a one-time thing. So let me jump into the refits menu. So if you go down here, any of these, they are basically just skins. So if you get these, you will always have them no matter what. So if you get the Bortus, what's the Katinga one ahead of the Bortus? So if you get the Bortus cloaking, you always have it for any Bortus that you want. I love that it does this little hollow look. I wish I could honestly see the big boy versions. I want to see the 5-star cloaking. But there's the Tribune. But you got it forever. You still have cloaking? Well, I've only got the Burrell cloaking because the audience wanted me to purchase it and live test it. And thankfully, we did because we found a lot of bugs with it that we pushed up to the dev team. But yeah, Pilum, Gladius, Hector, D4, Coronar, they're all over the place. Projectiles. Still don't have anything besides the standard 2. Rip. And then regular skins. I am 17 out of 60 on Infinus, and I'm 10 out of 60 on Opus Grand. But at least I'll be getting this in, what, a few days? Can't wait to see how many people are using this. I definitely will be. I might never take it off, to be honest with you. I might never take this off. Yes, Eric, yes. Do you only scrap? I scrap all 3 of them, Shahid. I do Mayflower, Legionary, and the D3. I do all of them. Depends on what resources I have the most of. So like if I got mostly crystal, I'll take advantage of that. How many years to the Vorcha? I would like to have it, and I'm not trying to say this as a joking, in 2024. Yeah, it's a long way away. No clue, Baby Yaga. No idea. No idea at all. Have there been people using cloaking much on my server? I mean, a little bit, yeah. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's definitely getting used. I mean, there's a server war going on right now, so it definitely gets used. Yeah, there you go, Christopher. There you go. Let me check my frame status. How's this one look? I don't really like that. I don't really like that. I was trying to fit with the cloaking theme. And this one really fits. The damaged red shirt really fits well. That one fits well too, the TNG uniform frame. Which, who's it supposed to be, by the way? It's a red suit lieutenant commander. Who's that supposed to be? A red lieutenant commander. Who would a red lieutenant commander be? Because Geordi wasn't lieutenant commander when he wore the red. Who was the XO that was fighting against Riker in that episode? She's the only one I could think of, but she might... Was it Commander Shelby? I think she was a full commander. Who was a lieutenant commander red shirt? Can any nerd tell me? Because I'm blanking. So many different ones I don't have. Makes me sad. And that Romulan frame I missed out on would have been cool to have. Or the Klingon one actually looks really, really good there. It was Shelby? Shelby was a lieutenant commander? I thought she was a full-on commander, but she might have been a lieutenant commander. And that sounds right. But then why would Commander Shelby have a frame? Riker was a full commander. Riker was a full commander, so he had 3 gold pips. He was a full commander. Lieutenant Commander was a dark pip and then 2 gold pips. Worf from Deep Space Nine? He was, but we haven't done Deep Space Nine yet. So why would Worf already have that? We haven't done Deep Space Nine. Scotty... So Scotty didn't wear the pips. Scotty, the rank of the original series was on the wrist. So if you look on the wrist of the original series, that was how they denoted command. Yeah, I thought she was a full commander, Philip. I thought so. You got chilling with Riker's beard. Nice. That's a nice little set. It's a nice little set. Not gonna lie to you. Looks great with Warp Drinking Tea. Nice. An Easter egg frame. Yeah. There's so many different frames. All right, we want to swap this over to our auger because we probably want to go farm a little bit. Could get more of those stuffs. Just started playing, currently camping at 14. How much I'm missing out on? Nothing. It's literally a game that is best done to just enjoy where you're at. You're not missing out. I mean, it's not going anywhere. So just take your time and enjoy. That's the best advice I can give to any player. Take your time and enjoy what's going on. Take your time and enjoy it. Don't rush it. It's going to be cool. Chill out. You got it. You got this. You got this. Oh, how about the Chargers beating the Browns today? Wasn't that crazy? Anybody watch that game? And then the Cowboys just like mollywhopped the Giants. It's nasty. Nasty. Stuff always went wrong, and he always made the wrong decision when in command for Riker. Well, he's a good captain right now of the USS Titan if you're watching Lower Decks. So there are no lieutenant commanders at TNG. Not that I can think of, Dave. Not a single one. Can't think of a single one. I'm sure there might have been like a side character that was one, but I can't think of any. Green Bay Cincy did have a crazy ending, and man, Matt Crosby needs to learn how to make a field goal. I don't watch boxing medical doctors. It doesn't really interest me. Any news on the TOS officer sourcing? Nope. Dalton, you know good and well I'd have a whole video if I had an update on that. That would be a whole video. Here we go. We're going to go up here to Groombridge, start our farming. See how bad my Lions were? I mean, they're 0-5 right now, Brett. I mean, it's not a good time to be a Lions fan. And I feel kind of bad because we sent you your coach and everything. But he's more of like a player manager coach, not like really an X and an O's type coach. So any news on projectiles? What news would you want on projectiles? In Chain of Command, there are 4 lights. When Jellicoe took over the Enterprise Data War red uniform. Ooh, now I want to Google. Data. Let me Google that. I'd forgotten about that episode. He is Lieutenant Commander in that screenshot. I see it. He is Lieutenant Commander, has the right pips and everything. Yup, it has to be Data. It has to be Data. Wow. Good eye and good recall there. Good eye and good recall. Yeah, but we haven't done DS9 yet, Dave, so it wouldn't make sense for that to be it. Exactly, Knifey. Y'all should have never got rid of Matthew Stafford. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You never seen your Detroit Lions rock and roll? I mean, I remember when the Saints beat the Lions in the playoffs many years ago. But the Lions have basically been a lackluster franchise for quite some time. I mean, as soon as they got Jared Goff, I knew that they were kind of screwed in that spot. Go Dolphins. Did the Dolphins didn't win today, did they? Did the Dolphins end up winning today? Thought they lost. It was close in the first, and I saw Tampa had a massive lead. There's no way they had like a crazy comeback, did they? Okay. Winning streak starts next game. Well, that answers that question. Yeah, they got whooped. Do you watch any real football? Yeah, I watch plenty of American football. Watch a new Star Trek come out with Wesley as captain? Hey, maybe. Even though he never really finished school. Dolphins have been important since Ace Ventura. RIP. That's not nice. That's rough. Yeah, Cosmos, I did finally, after 4 days of lots of back and forth and proving who's real and who's not, yeah, we did finally get the channels, everything resecured. It was a pain in the butt, but I'm happy that it's all done and over with, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. Hopefully. Because that was literally the worst. Literally the worst. Thank you, Captain Cosmos. I'm happy too. Knifey says all Michigan teams are the best teams of all their respective sports, except Michigan State. They can take a long walk off a short pier. Into the Great Lakes, I assume. Do you have a particular Great Lake that you want them to walk off into? Well, don't worry, Clayton. I won't be on too much longer. DJ likes his like 3-hour shows. We usually do an hour and a half to 2 hours on YouTube on Sunday night because I still got to make videos for tomorrow, and I got to stream tomorrow night, and there's also some stream updates that I'm doing to the channel. So. Hey Alexis, how you doing? Superior is the deepest. Well, there we go. You wouldn't soil the Great Lakes with the likes of Michigan State? Wow, Knifey. Tell me how you really feel. Jordan LaForge was a lieutenant commander, but in season 1, when Jordan LaForge wore the red uniform, he was still only a lieutenant. So, random Star Trek Next Generation trivia that nobody really needs to know, but I know anyway. That's me. That's me. On Twitch is amazing. Well, thank you, Clayton. I wouldn't think I'm doing that bad. I think I'm doing fine. MSU is your favorite of all time? Yikes. The only thing dumber than someone from Michigan State is one from Ohio State. Wow, we're just taking lots of shots at each other today. I love how football brings out the best in us. Yay. Let's talk LSU. Oof, do we want to do that? Do we want to talk about LSU? I don't think we do. I don't think we want to. Mama Jelly, so hackers got into my other YouTube channel, bypassed all of our backup emails and passwords and all that. It was a whole fun bugaloo to get it back. No Big Ten love? Nope, never. Who loves the Big Ten? The only people that love the Big Ten are the Big Tens themselves. Nobody respects the Big Ten. Nobody cares about them. Nice, Scott. Nice. Very good to see. 1.5 million Sally, Tier 3 Yuki Harrison and Charvanik. Absolutely smock checked a 2.2 million Auger. Nice, Wendell. Always happy to hear you punching up. Try being English and a football fan. They have some seriously hateful chants. I've heard. Jeffrey Combs, one of the best Star Trek actors. He's in one of the new ones, Dalton, if I remember right. He's in one of these new ones. 3 or 4 random chief engineers before the Lisa Simpson got the job. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, that's pretty cool, Fonseca. That's pretty daggone cool. Congratulations. Yeah, the Big Ten is definitely a weird birthday thing, Andrew, for sure. For sure. Yeah, 10th birthdays are the biggest birthdays. Especially, 15,000 years ago where the average lifespan was like 30. Hitting 10 basically meant you were an adult. He played the evil computer in Lower Decks this season. Nice. I knew he was doing something. I haven't finished. I've only seen like 3 episodes of Lower Decks this year just because so much else is going on, but it is a really, really good series. Scopa doesn't encourage rushing your account at all. They give you an option. But I mean, obviously, the higher you are, the more likely you are to spend. Lower Decks is the best new Trek. I could agree with that, Dave. I am really looking forward to New Worlds, though. New Worlds might be the best. I'm also looking forward to Season 4 of Discovery, Season 2 of Picard, which you've got Prodigy November, Prodigy at the end of October, Season 4 of Discovery November, and then you've got Picard in January or February, and then sometime next year, New Worlds. So... get this in. And then we go do this. I really need epic armada sourcing. That's what we need. How many I've got? I've got 6,400. I need way more. You start watching Star Trek Enterprise? I mean, it was all right. It was all right. Baby Yaga, I'm sorry you hate Discovery. I don't. I like it. Double faction lock with Fed and Klingon. Best way to work on ROM lock? Literally grind hostiles. There's no secret sauce. Do the missions that you have to get back into the positive, and then grind hostiles. Fonseca, you're going to get people fighting you with that hot take on the songs there. There you go, Shahid. That is definitely one of the positives about Discovery for sure. Anybody who complains about woke Discovery missed out on literally woke the original series. How excited should I be for the Franklin 2.0? You mean the Franklin A? Really, really good. Really, 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 really good. It is a game changer. I'm not just being exaggerative. It really is a game changer. I don't have anything that I can tell you, Logic. There's nothing I can tell you about those. All right, what else we got? Yeah, Slag Dorikus, they didn't tell me anything, but I did have... I mean, I didn't have 32 character level encryptions on my passwords, but I had really strong passwords. I had backups set on everything at 2-factor. I don't know how, unless there was just a breach with Google with like a brute force or something. I don't know how, but I managed to get it all back, so... Who the heck? Where's that attack notification coming from? And who's coming for me? Where did it go? I mean, I literally just had a notification that I was going to get attacked by somebody from VHH. Franklin A makes swarm grind so much faster. It does for me, and I don't even have it maxed out for my tier. They were cloaked? I mean, maybe, but... Why waste an attack on me? This alliance isn't at war with anybody. Why would you attack me? And why would you waste a cloak? Was it this guy? Nope, wasn't that person. Hey, Nadal, what's up, man? How you doing? My station, I guess my station could have been under attack, but I didn't even think to look back at the station. Generally, nobody's going to come into territory and like blindly attack a station that's got a full... Oh, I guess it does have a relocation slot. I guess if you did want to try to raid me, you can. Yes, the Meridian is definitely worth building. Meridian is a very good ship. I love the Meridian mechanic. All right, Miles, we got to do our pulls. Territory. Pull. Yeah, rep cannot get lower than -2 million. Here we go. Yeah, you're not supposed to get a red warning if it's cloaked. There have been a couple bugs, but you're not supposed to get the red warning if it is cloaked. This is also true, Andy. Yeah, also true. But you can stay in there. You can definitely stay in territories you don't own, which is hilarious to me. Here we go. Got that. Resources. I think I've done all of them I can today. I can do this. I can start working on survey parts for in the future. I can do some explorer parts. That'll help with upgrades. There we go. Ah, yeah, Andy. Yeah. Cloak does not change anything because half the time you get attacked, you're not on or watching your ship. Well, it depends if you got like active war and like spaces that you're trying to patrol and all the other stuff. So. Here we go. Have we finished this yet? I like finishing these and getting all these repair speed ups and then of course the tokens and the credits. Click, click. I need 8 more. 8 more. Should I start playing on my mini again? I mean, sure, if you want to. Yeah, grinding probes is pretty dull. I will say that I do, even though I know why it doesn't, I wish there was an auto grind feature in here. I hate that I have to just actually click 75 swarms. I really dislike that. There we go. Thanks for the frame tip. Yeah, no problem, Slag. Happy to help out in any way that I can, every day that I can. Nope, I want that one. Yeah, there we go. Well, we can avoid that little salad and ripping through here. There we go, got that. Go chase this one down. And I'm hitting the 40s and everything if y'all wonder for the parts. That's why I'm hitting the 40s and the 41s to make sure I get the parts. Is the ISS jelly worth getting? No, you should definitely get the ISS jelly. It's your main hostile grinder for several levels. Oh, it's Knifey. And Knifey died? What the heck? Knifey, you troll. I love you, buddy. Knifey over here got me going like, what the heck is going on? Are we getting new ships? You just got new ships, Logic. There's brand new ships just got added to the game. What are you talking about? There's a whole slew of them. Literally a whole slew of ships just got added to the game. No, I mean, especially for a free-to-play or light spender, you're not going to replace the ISS Jelly as a hostile grinder until your rare ship at 46. Your rare ship at 46, you'll probably use that to start grinding with more. But all the way up until then, you're probably going to be using that ISS Jelly. Whoa, look at you, barfing Mog. Somebody was an overachiever. Went and bought them a pack. Nice. It looks really gorgeous. I won't lie. It looks really good. Shout out to Barfamog. Got them the Enterprise D skin. I wish the damage looked a little bit like it looks really good in the other scene. This one kind of looks a little washed out. Like I like it to be a little bit more detailed. Maybe it's just mine's not wanting to load it, but you see the detail's not as nice as the Kelvin. Because it seems kind of like chunky and everything. Maybe it's just mine not loading it up correctly. But it looks blurry. Where here it looks really, really clean and really good. Here it just looks kind of like chunky and blurring, like all the textures aren't loading correctly. But that's really cool that they picked that up. That's really cool. Boop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Boop, doop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. The jelly brawl opens when you got the jelly. Level 39 might be a requirement, but I know you gotta have the jelly. Gotta have your jelly. When is Thank you, Nadal. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and warp home. So we're going to wrap up the stream. We've been going almost 2 hours. I'm going to wrap it up. And then remember, tomorrow we've got plenty of stuff for you. So you got to come join the channel. I have a video out tomorrow, and then tomorrow night is the Twitch channel. If you haven't joined that, I'm going to keep on telling y'all, come over and check it out, have some fun, chill out with us. And then I will be back tomorrow with video content, hopefully maybe even some updates from the dev team on some of our feedback that we have pushed to them. We'll see how that ends up going. So y'all are awesome. Live long and prosper. Stay safe with our Space Cowboys. I'll catch you on the next video, and love you. Deuces and bye. Outie. Roll it.